QPR 4, Manchester United 2. And look, I don't care how you put that. That is embarrassing. Even for a pre-season. That is embarrassing. And there were so many issues there with that performance. And yes, it's just pre-season. None of our first team was there. Fine. But listen, players change. The coaching and the tactics don't. I mean, where do you begin, I suppose? I suppose you start with the first goal, which was a very good goal. Greenwood into Palestri, Palestri into Lingard. 1-0 to United. And then they equalized not long after. Charlie Austin. Twanzebe and in fact Mengi out of position. I don't know how that cross managed to get in. There were like 3 players surrounding the guy. Somehow the cross still came in. And after that, we just didn't look like we could cope. QPR pressed us high, controlled our midfield. Pereira and Matic, dog shit. I mean, look, Matic is old. Obviously, this is what happens when you keep a 36-year-old player. Obviously, right? But Pereira needs to go. He is absolutely crap. He should have been sold a long time ago. He should have stayed at Lazio. I don't know why we didn't sell him. But I'll get to that afterwards. But yeah, I mean, Garner and Levitt are probably a better midfield pair than Matic and Pereira. Okay. Dan James, look, the only thing he can do is run. Literally, like it's actually like it's pathetic, really. I don't know how that signing has turned out. It's pathetic. Like Ahmad and Palestri outclass him. They are better than Dan James at everything except speed, and even then Daniel James maybe has a slight advantage. It's pathetic. And look, Dan James, unfortunately, I'm sorry to say, people like him, he's not a United player. Not good enough. Sorry. That's because that's all he can do. All he does is puts his head down and run. He doesn't cross. His decision making is terrible. It's just not good enough for Man United. He needs to go. And then Brandon Williams. Look, firstly, what I'd say about Brandon Williams is that he's a right-footed left back. He's playing as a right-footed left back. It's just doesn't work. But Brandon Williams needs a loan. I think he needs to go somewhere. He's clearly not. The shirt's too heavy for him. He needs to go somewhere else. Refine his skills before he can even think about playing here at United. Yeah, and throughout the game, QPR outclassed us. Greenwood was quiet. Palestri eventually went quiet. But I think what really stood out was to everybody was the second half. My goodness. I mean, They those 3 goals, they absolutely shat on us. I mean, I can't remember what the second goal was. Oh no, the second goal was a deflection. Abysmal defending. The third goal, Pereira is just being crap. He can't keep up with, I think, who was that? Was that the Willock guy? I forgot. And then Brandon Williams just crap defending, like one-on-one is terrible. But I think in this game, actually no, I should also mention that Ilanga came on, had about 2 or 3 chances. A few of them were one-on-ones and just couldn't finish them off. So I suppose if we finished those off, but for us to concede 4 goals to QPR is just pathetic. And this is where I'm sorry to say I have to criticize Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, because again, I said at the beginning of the video, players change, tactics and coaching does not. What has he been doing? What has Ole and his coaching staff been doing during this time? What has he been doing? I don't understand, because there's no real style or tactics to what we do. It looks, it's disorganized. I mean, with Klopp, you can, let's say with Klopp and Pep, you can see what they do. It's, for example, Klopp, it's quick passing to create space and exploit space, right? With Pep Guardiola, it's, and even Thomas Tuchel, it's possession based. It's pin your opposition into their half. With Ole, I don't know what we're doing. I honestly don't know. I think we want to just stay organized and counter attack, but we can't even do that clearly. And I think, dare I say it, what's very apparent is that he needs individuals. He needs moments. Otherwise, he just can't tactically organize a team. I mean, I'm telling you now, right? If you took Klopp in his coaching staff, put it with our starting 11, he would have at least organized us in a way that we would have stood a chance against QPR, or would have at least made some tactical changes to try and shift the momentum towards us, because they were dominating our midfield and controlling the game. That's embarrassing. QPR. So serious concerns, because in terms of tactics, because we can have all the individuals we want, we are still going to get tactically outclassed by better managers. And we're not going to challenge for Premier League titles if we don't have tactics or good coaching. Right? Look, Ole may well have his tactics. But something in that tactics and coaching, I can't put my fingers on it, but something's wrong there, and I'm very concerned. Something's wrong, because you don't just concede 4 goals to QPR for no reason. Well, other thing that's concerning is that some of our kids are playing better than our Deadwood players. I mentioned in the last video, we have a problem. That's the area we haven't improved in, selling players. Because our owners think they're like assets when they're not. Just sell them. Yeah. Anyway, again, it is just pre-season, but concerns.